We've just finished our first SEO class of the week, and today we were looking at how to write a blog post from start to finish. And we used AI to write the blog post. We used AI to come up with the keyword research. So we used AI. This is the prompt that we used to come up with our target audience. Then once we'd come up with our target audiences, we used ChatGPT again to generate the keywords that these audiences would use on Google, the search phrases and the keywords. So we came up with a list of broad keywords because this is a website that ships products from China to Kenya. It's a logistic website. So we want when people come looking from shipping from China to Kenya that they find the website. And then we came up with transactional keywords, the keywords that this audience would use if they wanted to buy something. Then we came up with commercial keywords, the keywords that they would use if they were researching, comparing, and if they were almost ready to buy. And then we also came up with informational keywords, and then we came up with long tail keywords. Yeah, very detailed keyword research. And this is keyword research that will allow us to create reliable, helpful, people-first content. What does Google say? Google says that if you want to be found on the first page of Google, if you want your website or online store to be found on the first page of Google when target customers come looking, you have to create helpful, reliable, people-first content. And the way that you do that is by researching the keywords that your target audience actually used, not the keywords that Google wants you to use, the keywords that your target audiences will come and enter into Google. That's what we were doing. So we came up with a list of those keywords, and then now we use those keywords to generate a list of content ideas that will keep our blog going and occupied for the next year. So that's fantastic. And then once we came up with a content calendar for the blog, the next natural thing was to write our first blog post, which was very engaging, very interesting. And what was so amazing about this class is not only did we learn how to upload our first blog post, we also learned how to generate images, with AI, images that will work for our blog posts. And then we learned how to optimize the images for search so that they can be found in the search results. And then once that was done, we saved and then we published our first blog post. So now tomorrow, my student has to go through this whole entire process, create a blog post from scratch, generate the images, optimize the images, and then, yeah, they will have essentially learned how to manage content on a WordPress website, and not only manage that content, get it to be found on the first page of Google. If you're somewhere with an online store and your competitors are being found before you, please reach out, and I will definitely help you, provide you with some guidance, help you, show you some of the things that we can do to get your website to rank on the first page of Google. So if you have an online store or a website that is not being found on Google, please reach out.